Hi, Rich Carrubba for bowlingball.com. You know what we're going to talk about right now? How to walk with good bowling footwork. You know what, and we don't want to take this lightly. A lot of bowlers who are self-coached don't develop good patterns or habits with their footwork. So when you want to make progress or improve your game and you have to go back, it feels awkward or it feels different to make those changes. So we recommend you get with a coach if you have to make footwork changes or you want to work on your footwork. That's your transportation mechanism to the foul line, isn't it? That good footwork can promote good balance and also creates tempo and direction to the foul line. So let's talk about some of the key components. First, the length of your steps. You should take a normal walking motion step. The natural momentum you build up as you walk up and swing a heavy bowling ball will help you stride as you go, and each step should get a little bit progressively longer. But if they're about the same size, it's okay too. What you want to avoid is too narrow or short of steps, because you can't flex your knees, and when you don't have a long step and flex your knees or bend your knees, then the big muscles of your leg don't come in play and you lose leverage, you lose power. That's right. So it's important to take a long enough stride, let your knees flex a couple inches, and stay that way all through your approach so the big muscles of your legs give you power. The next thing to do is to try to make sure you don't slide too far behind the foul line, by the way. 6 inches behind the line is far enough. I see too many bowlers slide 3 feet or 2 feet behind the line, and you have to hurl the ball to get it over the foul line. Worse yet, you dump it into the floor, and it stifles effective roll on the bowling ball. Next, you want to direction your steps. We recommend you walk straight for most players. We never recommend you walk in front of the direction of your arm swing, straight or even a little bit opposite of the direction you're swinging the ball. It would be most beneficial so your leg and your hip get out of the way as you try to release the bowling ball. Good idea is to set up to try to slide in the same position you originally started. If you can accomplish that with each step going kind of straight ahead of each other, you're going to have good balance as you go to the foul line too. Next, heel to toe technique. Now the first few steps should be like you normally walk down the street. Heel hits slightly before the toe. The last step is the slide. If you have good knee flex, it's easy to go in with the whole surface of your sliding shoe contacting the lane at the same time, and the weight transfers onto your sliding leg, and you slide smoothly with an even platform on the heel and sole of your bowling shoe. But the heel-toe technique keeps you from going too quickly. Now, there's good bowlers who shuffle their steps, and that's fine if you're really good at doing it already. So that's why it's important to collaborate with your coach and make sure that your technique walking to the foul line is a good technique. Heel to toe on all the steps leading into the slide is one technique that can work. It's a proven one. And your sliding step, again, is nice and smooth. Make sure your knees and your legs aren't too stiff. You want relaxed legs, your knees flexed, and you want your body weight on top of your bowling legs so your shoulders aren't in front of the kneecap of your sliding knee to give you good balance while you release the ball. And finally, the straight foot alignment, taking straight steps aligned in a parallel manner, very close to parallel, up with the boards of the lane is what we advise. Your sliding step should slide toward the center part of your body for balance. If it could slide kind of near under your chin, that would even be better because all the weight would be supported evenly. And, you know, if you can keep your toe going into the foul line fairly straight toward the pins, you're in good shape as well. Well, that's it. I hope some of these tips help. And, you know, while you're here today, take a look at some of the products we have to offer. You know, it's easy to follow our online instructions if you find something you want to purchase. Our store's always open, and we thank you for visiting bowlingball.com.